Well, welcome back, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and safe, holiday travels to all of you here over the next couple of days. This video is being shot Friday night after the cash market went ahead and closed. The future is about to close up as well. And so I want to go ahead and review what I talked about Thursday night in Thursday night's video. It's why these videos are so important for you to learn. I've been kind of focusing on some of the more basic tools, basic strategies, but extremely powerful nonetheless. And so you recall in Thursday night's video, this is kind of where we had kicked off in the middle of the video there. Even at that point, we had a brand new wealth signal and brand new breakout forecasters. What does that mean? Well, it means we're near the beginning of a trend typically, and after a pullback, we expect a lower low, right? So that's where we were with that video at that time. Well, so let's pick up where we left off from that point, because that was right back over here. We came right back up into that all-important falling resistance. And what did I teach you yesterday? I said, or in the Thursday video there, I said when we come back out, that's the fresh re-entry, right? And so sure enough, look what happened. And we talk about those re-entry opportunities, how those are continuations, pulling back in there and coming back out, pulling back in there, coming out, and how those could be worth 10, 20, 30, 40 points easily, even in overnight sessions and Asian sessions, European sessions and that. So going back, just backing up to where he picked up what happened there overnight and then into Friday's session, I had warned you, and it's real important, go back to watch the video, see what I said in advance and what happened. The reason being is because I want you to build confidence in your strategies and your skill sets. And so we talked about the falling resistance, right? Notice that the upper end of the speed lines ended up being the top end of the channel. Right here, we ended up being right near the close of the day on the NASDAQ here on the fast speed line. And then you recall I said if we got down below this level, I would be looking for the move down to here. That's about a 200-point move. And if we got down below there, I'd be looking for a move down to here, right? And that was nearly a 200-point move. So all those things happened from the Thursday night video coming into the Asian and European sessions into Friday there, and then we went and popped back up, and so now we are trapped in what I call the kill zone. That's where we have the rising support and the falling resistance. So we're going to have to go ahead and look to see what happens with the the budget here in the United States. Of course, everybody's concerned about shutdowns, and all the other things like that, but they did go ahead and work to figure some things out into Friday evening here. So but we'll see now with the fallout and the ramifications, how the market digests that information going into Monday. But here's a couple of the key areas. So we're rising support, okay, the same rising supports I warned you about in last night's video, and then we have the falling resistance. So we see those falling resistances were the 2 points where we had major touch points in activity into today's session. So we're caught in the kill zone, right? We have lots of enemy up here, lots of enemy down here, and we're scurrying back and forth, right? And if you don't like that analogy, then think about these as teeth, and the jaws are closing in on us either way, and so we're coiling up here, and we're looking to see if we can get a breakout of this area. So I like to break above this 21,800 level or below the 21,000 level, because remember what I said, that could lead to some nice air below, but we did hold, fortunately, unfortunately, depending on your perspective, we held that level. I personally like the market rides the elevators, or walks the stairs up and rides the elevators down, right? So I personally like those short opportunities here, but of course I love the short covering rallies that come out of some of these things too. So 21,800 is the area that I like to get above, make that some support. So in summary, those are going to be the key areas to the upside, and the downside we're watching here want to break out of those areas. In the meantime, we're hitting those key supports that we talked about below, or we're breaking through the resistance up to this resistance. That's where we get these opportunities, like when we get these wonderful signals which mean like here, typically when you get these breakout forecasters, they mean that once you get a pullback, you're likely to statistically make a lower low. And if you make a lower low with more of those, then that means after a pullback, we're likely to make a lower low, right? So then we came back in to the late night session Thursday evening, and then carried over, started firing off more fresh sell signals, got more pullbacks, and then made lower lows. And while we're making those lower lows, we went ahead and got more of those breakout forecasters. So you guys get the point. Look at that. We came down and came down. Then we turned around into the US session here and started going buy side, right? And so all those signals you saw to the sell side back over there were now a buy side over here. And look what happened, gang, right? So then that's when we were going from this resistance up to this resistance. How cool is that, right? So the same stuff we were talking about there yesterday, look at that. So this is so important to know how to use these strategies. That's why I started something with simple, it's straightforward, something like this, that comes inside of Wealth Charts Apex, Wealth Charts Ultimate there, having those champion trend pack of tools, they're very powerful to have at your disposal. Like this on the right-hand chart, this is all champion trend pack stuff right here. So the really powerful stuff for you to get access to that you can use, and you saw we identified those levels in advance yesterday, the exact levels that ended up being this today. That's why it's so important to have your roadmap in advance, know what we're looking for. And now keep in mind, we've got the even bigger roadmap. We're going to be watching these levels for breakouts, these levels for breakdowns, outside of these individual levels of tradability through these types of signals in the meantime. So that's going to be the strategy going into Monday. I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully, please go back and watch that video from Thursday evening here, December 19th video. It's great for you to go ahead and review that and then bring it forward and be like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you see what was happening. That's how you train yourself, right? You see it in foresight and then you go back and review it in hindsight. So keep up the great work. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thanks for being the world's greatest students, and we'll look forward to seeing you in upcoming videos. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.